Hello and welcome. You are gaming with me, Brothgar, and today I have some more Loadout Weapon Crafting action for you. Now today's recommendation comes from two people in particular here. We have Evan Anole, as he is recommending a William Murderface, which is also known as a launcher with stock, standard, and then iron sights, hexabarrel, salva, Tesla, corkscrew, compact, impact, and flak, which is a weapon that I've kind of already built once before, so I won't necessarily be testing that in this video. But then he goes on to mention a couple of things that I am actually going to be focusing on this video, and that is actually going to be finding a weapon that is great for blitz. And of course I already know that weapon is particularly good for blitz. I did it with laser guidance system, but he says health packs, and that's one thing that I actually haven't tested before, and I think more people than just Evan here has actually said, you know what, you should probably try out health packs. So I'll be giving health packs a good shot today and be focusing here on stuff for blitz. So the second person here, Super Duper Mon, was actually talking to me, and we had a long conversation, as you can see here, about a weapon that he tries out here called a Tesla quad barrel aluminum stock with scuttles, sticky, flak, manual iron sights, and 2-shot trigger. Now to me, that is actually kind of an interesting thing. One, I haven't tried any scuttle rockets. I've never been a big fan of them, but I think there's going to be a slight use for them actually here in the blitz environment as it has changed or evolved over the days. And then using a actual kind of 2-shot trigger or 3-shot trigger, as he goes on to mention down below. I also had mentioned maybe it would work well with the double barrel. Another person here, Kit, has actually said to you, what do you think of the double barrel launcher itself? Is it gimmicky or is it kind of cool? And I kind of rest my case that I still think it's kind of gimmicky for what it is. It just doesn't reload fast enough. But we'll actually get into that in the weapon crafting area, which we should go to right now and break these weapons down. Alright, so here's the weapon that Super Duper Mon was actually talking about. Now it is a little bit different because I did take some inspiration from what Evan was saying, and he actually mentioned using a bioscanner on many of his weapons that he has recommended, and I thought that was a real good adder onto what Super Duper Mon has already kind of put in there. It's just kind of like an adder just to see people's health, and I think that helps you strategically plan on who you're actually going to shoot down. But the aluminum stock here, so you have more aimed precision there. We have the bioscanner hexabarrel. In this case, I will be covering the quad barrel and then the burst trigger. So we also have 2 burst and 3 burst options. I'm rocking Tesla here, scuttle, sticky, and then proximity. I could do manual, and we'll cover why I actually am going to go with proximity over manual in just a little bit here. So let's go into the test range and just kind of give this weapon here just a bit of a shakedown. I know it's not exactly what he was recommending, but as you can see here with the trigger, you fire off 3 bullets, and then when they get to the target, you launch them all off. Now, Super Duper Mon mentions that in this moment when you actually fire them off, like here, right now, and then you hit them, it's a good time here to swap on over into something that is going to be able to mop up the enemies. He mentioned New Broth for this, so that's definitely a weapon I'm going to be using. Now, as you noticed here, there is a bit of a time delay between when the projectile goes off and then when it actually arrives. So that is why I'm thinking I'm going to go with proximity, mostly because I can fire off 2 salvo rounds here, basically, or 2 burst rounds here, in about the same amount of time that I could just swap on over to my other weapon. Not to mention, it does a whole lot of damage when you're talking about firing off 3 rounds each, or the 6, or the full hex load. So let's go back and actually do the math here real quick, and I'm going to explain to you why I chose hex. Alright, so if we switch on over here to the quad barrel itself, and then we do a 2 burst trigger, you're going to have 22.45. So per burst, how much damage is that? Well, that is actually 44.9 damage. So we'll say 45 damage per burst that you're actually firing downrange. Now, if we swapped on this over to the hexabarrel, which is 17.16, and then we have 3 rounds, so now it becomes 16.35. How much is that? Well, 3 times 16.35 comes out to 49.05 damage. So when you kind of factor that out, you are actually getting more damage out of the hexabarrel attachment than the quad barrel. Not to mention you're producing more projectiles, so that's less projectiles that can actually get interrupted by the enemy. So, or shall I say that's more projectiles that they would have to interrupt instead of the quad. So if you shoot one, you don't actually do as much damage to the total burst thing. You get what I'm saying. All in all, it does more damage, so I figured I'm going to go with the hex barrel in this case. Now, one thing you can do is actually change the payload over to Pyro. Now, I am never a big fan of Pyro, mostly because it keeps the enemy alive for a long time and they can keep fighting back. Not to mention, when they're playing Blitz, they're going to be hanging around on that flag all that much longer. So I'm not a big fan of it, but from a DPS standpoint, there's definitely an attractive thing here. You're talking 24.53 damage per projectile times 6. How much total damage is that? That is a total damage payload of 147 damage. Now that is absolutely huge. That is a huge jump up from the right around 100 damage per payload of the Tesla. So that is like 150%. So when you figure that and maybe a buff grenade on top of it, you have a absolutely huge amount of damage that you can deliver to the enemy. That's really going to fry anybody within that vicinity. Not to mention, if you were to say, I'm not going to run Scuttle, but I'm actually going to run super slow, you now jump that up to 26.91, boosting the damage that much further up to 161 damage per payload. Now personally, I actually was trying out super slow. I actually recorded this entire series here and discovered that super slow is unfortunately not as effective as I thought. Now as you see here in this clip, it is just unfortunately a little bit too slow to actually just kind of track an enemy that's going to be coming at you. Unfortunately, that super slow is just a really big hindrance on anything that isn't at the flag already. However, if it does reach an enemy and it does deliver a lot of damage, you will definitely clear that flag out. Another problem with this though is that super slow tends to be in the air a lot, and when other players are playing flak builds, it tends to get knocked out of the air and become completely useless. So that is why I am actually going to be just looking into the Scuttle setup here and to see how that performs in lieu of my learnings that I got from super slow. So let's go ahead and change this weapon back to Tesla, put it in a loadout, and see how it actually works out in some real matches. Alright, so the loadout I'm going to be using today is Super Broth, next is New Broth, and then the Turret Buddy is going to be a health pickup as recommended by Evan. So, let's give it a shot. Oh, you gotta do it up. Oh, look at that. The first match I get is Blitz, Trailer Park at night. Haha. This could only mean one thing. It's going to be good. And it's 0-0. I am right in on the beginning. No bots. Sweet. Alrighty, so let's see if we can't figure out where the flag's gonna pop up. I'm thinking right here. That wasn't right. Oh, the enemy's coming behind me though. Oh, loading them up. Oh, sorry about the mic. I'm gonna have to fix that. Oh! Oh no, the mic has distracted me so much. Oh no. Oh no. Okay, we're good. What do I have for weapons? Oh! Okay. Sorry, I completely lost my cool right there. Alright, what do we got? Alright, New Breath. Gonna just clean them up. Just clean them up. Alright, that guy's definitely running a flak build, just like Supa was recommending. Oh, what up, bud? You right here too? Evan's health pack definitely got me through that, being able to kind of keep myself alive there through the chaos. I don't want to have the rumble pack rumbling all over your guys' ears that entire match, so I've stuck it behind me on the bed like normal. Oh! Alright, well, let's see if we can't bring this game back together, huh? Where's this guy? Where's he at, huh? Alrighty. So we're all heading to the flags now. Oh! Did not plan that. Where'd you go? There you go, buddy. See ya. Ooh. That hurt. Good thing I got a health pack. Oh, don't have time to collect it. Ah! That guy did his job, even though... Oh, not good. Alright, so this match isn't quite going my way, but we're going to have an epic comeback now. Alrighty, so... switch on over to New Broth. We're going to clear these enemies out. They're at a good range for my laser guidance system to be effective here. What I really should be doing is leading off, though, with the Scuttles. Even though I'm just spamming them out there. Let's drop the health back and get it rolling, huh? There we go. Going well here. Alright. You can definitely see those Scuttles. You wouldn't think they'd be so effective because they'd be hard to hit with. But when you're talking about running into the wrong locations and all that craziness that is going on right now, It's actually working out pretty good. And they do actually hit more targets than I would expect. I haven't talked a lot about how the enemies are actually approaching the flag. A lot of people like to go around it in kind of a clockwise or counterclockwise kind of way. And they seem to hang back. I see that a lot with a lot of more experienced players. They tend to hang back from the actual flag itself. You get people that rush the flag and people that just kind of hang back, and I tell you what, it takes both kinds. It takes both kinds. I mean, like this person up here, they're obviously just trying to suppress the flag. They're not going to be able to capture it all by themselves, especially with all of us down here. So if he can hang out long enough, just kind of do a lot of damage to us, it's really going to help out all his buddies that are trying to attack us. Health pack, come on. Oh, people are using a lot of flak builds. And unfortunately, right there, their flak interrupted my flak. And that's what happened. Unfortunately, the enemies are all over these flags. Come on, team. Gotta tighten up the game here. How am I doing? I'm doing okay. I'm doing okay. Alright, maybe we're gonna catch a lucky break with the flag back here. Kinda doubt it, though. Oh, I heard him pick up that health pack, so I shot backwards. Seemed like it was a wise choice. Yes! Gotta be careful with these flak rounds, though. It's really easy to hurt yourself. That's alright, I'll die. I'll be respawn, hopefully somewhere near the flag. Tends to happen if you die right after the flag is killed. Whoops. Yeah, not too bad. Not too bad. Pretty typical spawn right there. They're definitely going to be funneled coming in. So if I can get my flak rounds down through there, rocking those scuttles, somehow put that on myself. That was kind of interesting. You're weak. Mop you up with new broth. Want to make sure I'm dropping a health pack and stay alive this time. Finish him off with the elbow. Uh-oh. No, far too much fire. Now I'm going to be dead for the spawn of the flag. Hopefully, if they are going to be all over it, Super Duper Mon, Super Broth will come back and kind of help things out. They are in a very restricted area. So we're going to fire it off. Hopefully, mop them up before we... Ow! Darn it. So much flak down there. Alright. Looks like we're going to have at least a little bit of an advantage. I think they're coming from... this side at least. Nope, 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 nope. Unfortunately, I feel like the team I'm going up against is just a little bit more superior to my team. These blitz matches have really become a lot about flak, and he who spams the most flak tends to win. So we'll flak him up. See, just like that. It's really hard to stay alive long enough. Oh, I am pulling a lot of weight though. Come on, team. Come on, team. Those scuttle rounds staying below the enemy's fire, able to stay around long enough. Come on. No. Oh, you don't have a lot of time to heal. There we go. All that flak, dude. All that flak. Unfortunately, the blitz mode has kind of lost its glamour because of flak, and obviously that is why I'm actually focusing on flak today, just because, you know, it is such a popular strategy for this. But, let's see. It's like, what do? You can't hang back. You just run in there, you get flak to death, you die. You know, I'm not going to be the only one that actually says blitz has kind of become a joke. But if you want to win blitz, you got to have somebody with flak. Come on now. Not going so well. Yeah, we're gonna end up losing this match, definitely. Let's see if we can't kind of get those to work, huh? No. I'm shooting off all 6. Super Duper Mon definitely said to only fire off 3, or half the load, and then swap on over. Granted, I have so many targets that I need to down, it's kind of like, I'm just going to use them all. No! Come on, teammates. Definitely feeling like this weapon is a good weapon. It's more versatile, especially in areas like this. You can really shut down a doorway pretty good with it. Get them to come in there, mop them up. New Broth is a perfect weapon for that. See, now where are my teammates going? Are they constantly dying or what? Ah. All that pyro. See, it's one of those things. I don't like pyro. It is definitely powerful, so I could be running the alternative. I might want to do that. In this case, since there are so many enemies around and they seem to be a little bit dominating to us. I don't think now's the time to really change it, but there we go. We fought real hard for that one. Now it's probably going to spawn right over by their base and, you know, give them a lucky break, huh? Alright, here we go. Not too bad. Yeah, but I'm gonna die too soon. Fortunately, I needed to stay alive in order to make that happen. And that's gonna be it. Not too bad. You can definitely see the strength there. I think I'll go on and play one more match with that weapon. Just hopefully to kind of highlight it a little bit more. Unfortunately, this one seemed a little bit lopsided, but not too bad. All in all, it's definitely a powerful weapon, so keep that in mind. Yeah, maybe I'll roll Pyro, actually. Depends. We'll see what kind of game mode is next. Alright, well, this is actually going to be a really good test. We have Drill Cavern, and we're going to be playing Domination, and that is the other variant to Blitz, obviously. Blitz has become such a flak fest of everybody just firing off flak cannons of this or that style, or whatever style they feel like. That Domination is actually going to be something that's a little bit different. It's going to be a little bit more personal, and I think it's going to show the strength of this weapon opposed to something that might be a little bit different, be it a slow launcher of some sort or a slow rocket or whatever. But I'm just going to give it a shot here when kind of break it down on a little bit more one-on-one basis. Now, this isn't going to go too well, but come on. Did anybody live? Nope. Alright, let's capture A, shall we? Sweet! Alright. Good job, got B. They're definitely going to be wanting to come for B. This is an opportunity for me to drop down some damage on them. Missed him. But what about A, huh? Get a couple of drivers down there. Whoop, a little bit. There we go. I did fire off more, but see how effective that can be. Definitely effective. Alright. Let's see if we can't move back to B. They're going to be right on it. If I just drop it right here, they should drop right in. Okay, I lied. Some of them dropped in. Oh, that's that combo Super Duper Mon was talking about right there. I'm going to make sure I drop that health pack. Use Evan's recommendation to keep myself alive. That was fun. I like saying that. Alive. One more just for the sake of it right now. Oh, 3 rockets out. I missed, but he's low health. Oh, did somebody find something? Oh! All right, here we go. Here we go.
Control point A lost.
He's going to be coming up the ramps. I'm going to fire off all 6 here and then clean them up. Oh, what? Nice. Killing yourself, Brothgar. I thought that guy elbowed me there for a second, but it's not what happened.
Point C.
I guess I bounced some balls back in my face. Blue balls. That is also fun to say. Alright, I'll hold still. Thank you. Thank you. That is one thing that people don't tend to do, is hold still when other people are healing them. Oh, this is going to take double. Oh, yeah. Where are you going? Nope. I guess I don't need that. It's alright. There's one of these pickups up here. That's going to be very nice. Is anybody on B? Is anybody going to be coming for B? He's going to go for A, is he? How about all 6 of these awesome friends of mine? Oh, yeah. Bringing down the damage, killing both of them. Very nice. What a brutal combo this weapon is. Super-duper-mon. This is an excellent weapon. I was hating on it a little bit yesterday because I'm like, no, you should definitely use rockets. Rockets are superior because it doesn't take up half the proximity, right? Because they fly through the air. There's something about Scuttle. There's something about Scuttle. It's hard to put the finger on it, but when you start using it, it just seems to slip past everything and really hit the enemy. I think a lot of it has to do with just the speed of the projectile. It's a lot faster than a slow pulse, but it's still kind of just about in that same damage ballpark. Can you guys actually heal turrets that way? That's actually a real question. I don't know if you can heal a turret, but I suppose you can. I think I've seen it with boosted health. Or can you boost a turret? Never thought of that. Let me know. Nobody's on C? Just an enemy well done. Hey guys, what's up? I left a present for you. Oh, that's actually one thing I should do with the sticky rather than manual, is that I can lay mines all over the place. Oh, these guys are going to be coming straight for me. Oh, but look at that. See, now there's one place where the scuttle hit that the rockets would have just passed right on over. Oh, crap. What's up, buddy? Shoot! Alright, I need to get out of here. No health, nothing to fight with.
Is captured.
Okay, I need this.
Enemy is now halfway to victory.
Roll a little bit, roll a little bit. Oh! See, that is the nice thing about health packs. Keeping yourself alive. Mostly because I want to save my kill streak. But that's alright. Kill streak's fun to say as well. This is the guy I want to stay next to.
Is captured.
He's my friend. I'm hanging out with this guy. I love healers. Oh, you're all up on B. For now. Oh! Oh! Oh, dropping that health pack. Make sure I got my health topped off. Uh-oh. We'll lay some mines in case he decides to come back. Ooh! 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 Oh, good. I don't want the enemy to get that. Can I get 2? No, I guess I can't. Here we go. Here we go. Enemies behind me. No. Where did I see that enemy? Oh, there he is. Ooh, he's jumping over all of those. Come on, new breath. Oh, holding on. Holding on. Whew. Up to 9. This is one of my bigger kill streaks. I believe 10 is my record. I feel like that's about to go to 11. Woohoo, buddy. much thanks to having all those health packs. They've saved me numerous times. And I feel like I need to stock up on more. There we go. Yeah. Even though I have double health right now. Here we go. We'll defend the land! One-on-one, this is ridiculous. 12! Oh, not great, Bob. You're my friend. Heal me. Uh-oh. Who's gonna be coming? Who's gonna be coming in? I think I'm just gonna load up the flag real quick. Oh! Good timing. Oh, make that 13. Holy cow. Woo! I know, I'm all about the kills right now. Forget flags. You know what happens when you get on a kill streak. You just need to keep going. Come on. No, you want to come? Super duper man. Nice. Very, very, very nice. Wow, that's one of my best rounds ever. Thank you so much, Evan and Super Duper Mon. That is an absolutely excellent build. I definitely recommend that. Look at that. Kill to death ratio of 8.0. People aren't, they're not even calling me hacker. At any rate, if you have a weapon build or a complete loadout that you want me to try, leave it in the comments below, and if I got the bluets to do it, I'll see if I can give it a shot for you. As always, thanks for watching, guys. Stay awesome. Peace. Brothgar out. Oh, double shot. Try to pick him out. This guy's gonna heal me to death. Nope, somebody else is there. I really should have kept moving. That was not a smart choice. But I wanted to see my weapon work. And it did. It did work. 1, 2! What up, twin broth?